Okay, let's talk about Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland.
That dance music festival you've always dreamt of and want to go to, or you've never even heard of it and couldn't care less, or maybe you've heard of it and really actively couldn't care less because you don't like fun and weekends are specifically reserved for passive-aggressive trivia. The answer was West Sussex, Margaret. Now, it's 8:30 p.m. Get the fuck out of my house. After 3 years in the COVID wilderness, Tomorrowland, a dance music festival hosted in Belgium each year that attracts over 600,000 people, is back. Sweet baby Jesus, it's back. Recently, I went to weekend 1 of 3. I mean, yeah, there's 3 weekends now. I mean, yeah, gotta make that post-pandemic revenge money somehow, and here are my rambling thoughts about it as requested by absolutely no one. For context, this festival and I go back to the hazy days of 2012. I remember sitting in an internet cafe, yeah I know right, in Bangkok, and stumbling across the Aftermovie, a YouTube clip that nowadays has a casual 177 million plus views, analytics that I can really relate to as well on this channel. But no one had ever seen anything like this before, and Tomorrowland, after years of impressive growth since kicking off in 2005, had now well and truly catapulted itself to the undisputed king of dance music festivals for the masses. Yeah, I mean, I know there's other ones, but I haven't been to them, so ipso facto, they don't exist and they suck. And so in 2013, I went along by myself. Yeah, I know, don't pity me. Let's say where and no mates. And it was awesome. And so in 2014, I went along again. This time I brought some mates, so I guess it's 22-year-old where Ant goes and gets some mates. Either way, both years were incredible. I met some amazing people, I boogied in the day, I boogied in the night, and I was really blown away by the whole experience. And I don't know what it was about some random music festival, but it's always held this special place in my memory. Perhaps as a nostalgic time relic of my footloose and fancy-free early 20s, probably glorified in some ways, probably forgotten in other ways. I don't know, but it's always sat there, kind of haunting and healing all at the same time. So, fast forward to 2020, living in the UK these days, only a couple hours away from Belgium, I decided to get a ticket again with my old pal, Dave.
Hello, children. I'm Dave. Good night.
But then, of course, COVID said, nah! Delayed to 2021, COVID still said, nah! And so eventually in 2022, COVID be gone, banished forever. And now 10 years since that original internet cafe in Bangkok, we were going back. But to be honest with you, I had a lot of pre-festival doubt. I mean, what business does some 30-year-old bloke have in going to a youthful dance music festival?
How do you do, fellow kids?
Would I be past it? Have I changed? Annoyed at the kids these days?
No, it's the children who are wrong.
What if all the DJs do these days is stand there and press play? Like back in my day, they stood there, pressed play, and then stared really concerningly off into the deep, deep abyss. What if all the crowd does these days is stand there just filming everything on their phones? I mean, wouldn't that be a ridiculous thing for anyone to do and publish said footage online thinking that anyone gives a shit about their shaky Samsung selfies?
Like and subscribe.
In short, would I be too much of a boring old loser to rip it up in the fields of Belgium in 2022?
Slip away, I should have been making up my mind. I never let
Spectacular, number one.
Sometimes I dream about going back, keeping all the things I left behind. But now I look and change the past, wait till I'm to know that it's a word. And it all comes rushing back, rushing back. And it all comes rushing back, rushing back. And it all comes rushing back, rushing back. And it all comes rushing back. And it all comes rushing, rushing. The stages and the love all comes rushing back at once.
Heading to Tomorrowland again kind of turned out to be a really moving reminder to never forget or self-doubt the things that we enjoy, never compromise on them, never compromise on ourselves. And perhaps most of all, to enjoy those fleeting moments in life where you're surrounded by people you love, from years or just seconds of friendship. I mean, beer is a wonderful thing. Having the shared experience of a show, a production, a ridiculously huge weekend you know you'll never forget. Those moments are special. And I hope it's not another 9 years until the next one. All right, chat to you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed all the best. Cool. See ya.
It's not as it was, but as it is. And tonight for the final time, good night.